Welcome back to Coins Numismatic Series, where hidden treasures come to life and everyday coins reveal extraordinary stories. Today, we're stepping into the heart of the 1930s, a time when a single penny could matter more than ever, and one specific coin from that era might still be quietly waiting in your collection, holding surprising value. What if the next coin you check isn't just old, but rare, collectible, and potentially worth far more than you imagine? Get ready, because the 1936 wheat penny is full of secrets that collectors don't want you to miss. 1936 wheat penny coin. The 1936 wheat penny is more than just a small copper coin. It is a direct connection to a world recovering from the depths of the Great Depression, a time when the United States was rebuilding its economy and restoring confidence among its people. Every coin minted in 1936 passed through hands that were living through one of the most defining decades in modern history. This gives the 1936 wheat penny a powerful historical presence that extends far beyond its face value. By 1936, Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal policies were actively reshaping the American economy. Industrial production was rising, unemployment was gradually declining, and the country was beginning to regain its footing. The large production of pennies during this year reflects that slow but steady recovery. These coins were essential for everyday transactions, and their heavy circulation tells the story of a nation in motion once again. The design of the 1936 wheat penny remains one of the most iconic in U.S. coinage. Created by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the distinguished profile of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Above his head is the inscription, "In God We Trust," a phrase that adds a sense of solemnity and national identity. To the left, the word liberty appears, while the date 1936 is positioned to the right. The simplicity of the design is part of its enduring charm, allowing Lincoln's portrait to take center stage. On the reverse, the coin displays two wheat stalks curving along the edges, framing the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. Above these words is the Latin phrase e pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. This design, often referred to as the wheat reverse, symbolizes agricultural strength and unity, themes that were particularly meaningful during the 1930s. When it comes to mintage, the 1936 wheat penny was produced in significant quantities across three major mints. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 309 million coins, making it the most common version of the year. The Denver Mint produced approximately 40 million coins, while the San Francisco Mint contributed around 29 million. While these numbers may suggest abundance, the story becomes more interesting when we consider condition and rarity within higher grades. In circulated condition, most 1936 wheat pennies are relatively affordable. These coins often show signs of wear, including smoothing of Lincoln's hair and flattening of the wheat stalks on the reverse. In such cases, their value may range from a few cents to a couple of dollars, depending on their overall appearance. However, as we move into uncirculated territory, the value begins to climb significantly. Uncirculated examples, especially those with strong luster and minimal marks, are far more desirable. Coins graded in higher mint state levels can fetch impressive prices, particularly if they retain their original red color. Copper coins naturally darken over time, so those that maintain their bright reddish tone are considered premium pieces. A high-grade 1936 wheat penny with full red coloration can command hundreds or even thousands of dollars in the right market. Color classification plays a critical role in determining value. Brown coins, which have fully toned over time, are typically the least valuable. Red-brown coins offer a mix of original color and toning, placing them in a mid-range category. Red coins, however, are the most sought after, as they preserve the coin's original mint appearance. This distinction can mean the difference between a modest collectible and a highly valuable asset. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1936 wheat penny lies in its era varieties. Among the most famous is the 1936 double die obverse. This error occurs when the coin's design is struck twice slightly out of alignment, resulting in noticeable doubling on elements such as the date and inscriptions. Collectors actively seek out these varieties, and their rarity can significantly increase their value. Other potential errors include off-center strikes, where the design is not properly aligned with the coin's edge, and die cracks, which appear as raised lines on the surface. Clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin is missing due to a cutting error, also add uniqueness and desirability. Each of these errors tells a story about the minting process and transforms an ordinary coin into something extraordinary. The composition of the 1936 wheat penny is another important detail. Like most pennies of its era, it is made of 95% copper, with the remaining 5% consisting of tin and zinc. This composition gives the coin its characteristic color and weight, as well as its susceptibility to environmental changes. Over time, exposure to air and moisture can cause oxidation, altering the coin's appearance and affecting its value. Collector interest in the 1936 wheat penny remains strong, particularly among those building complete Lincoln cent collections. While it is not considered a key date, its role within the series makes it an essential piece. Collectors often seek high-grade examples or coins with unique features to enhance their sets. The market for 1936 wheat pennies is influenced by several factors, including demand, condition, and overall eye appeal. Coins with sharp details, minimal contact marks, and attractive toning tend to perform better in auctions and private sales. Additionally, coins that have been professionally graded and authenticated by reputable services often command higher prices due to the assurance of quality. Interestingly, the 1936 issue also reflects broader trends in coin collecting. During the mid-20th century, interest in Lincoln cents began to grow, leading to increased demand for earlier dates. This trend continues today, with collectors appreciating both the historical significance and aesthetic appeal of these coins. For those new to coin collecting, the 1936 wheat penny offers an excellent starting point. Its availability makes it accessible, while its variations provide opportunities for discovery and learning. Searching through rolls of pennies or old collections can yield surprising finds, especially for those who know what to look for. Experienced collectors, on the other hand, may focus on acquiring top-grade examples or rare era varieties. The challenge of finding a near-perfect coin from 1936 adds an element of excitement and achievement. Each acquisition represents not just a financial investment, but a piece of history preserved for future generations. The emotional connection to the 1936 wheat penny cannot be overlooked. Holding this coin is like stepping back in time, imagining the lives of those who once used it in their daily transactions. It may have been part of a child's allowance, a worker's wages, or a simple purchase at a neighborhood store. These stories, though unseen, are embedded within the coin's surface. As we examine the details more closely, we begin to appreciate the craftsmanship involved in its creation. The precision of the design, the balance of the inscriptions, and the elegance of the wheat stalks all contribute to its lasting appeal. Even after decades of circulation, many 1936 wheat pennies still retain a sense of dignity and character. In terms of investment potential, the 1936 wheat penny offers a mix of stability and opportunity. While common examples may not yield significant returns, high-grade coins and rare varieties can appreciate over time. The key lies in careful selection and proper preservation, ensuring that the coin's condition remains intact. Storage and handling are crucial for maintaining value. Collectors often use protective holders or albums to prevent damage and exposure to environmental factors. Avoiding direct contact with the coin's surface helps preserve its original luster and prevents unwanted marks. As the numismatic market continues to evolve, the 1936 wheat penny remains a reliable and intriguing option for collectors. Its combination of history, design, and potential value makes it a standout piece within the Lincoln cent series. Whether you are just beginning your journey or expanding an existing collection, this coin offers something truly special. And perhaps the most exciting part is the possibility that one of these coins could already be in your possession. Hidden in a jar, tucked away in an old drawer, or passed down through generations, the 1936 wheat penny may be waiting to reveal its secrets. Because in the world of coin collecting, every detail matters. Every mark, every variation, every trace of history adds to the story. And sometimes, the smallest coin can hold the greatest surprises. The 1936 wheat penny is not just a piece of currency. It is a window into the past, a testament to resilience, and a reminder that value can be found in the most unexpected places.